Okay, I'm gonna make this video because I have to be accountable for myself and, what? So what? Ew, and I need to get my hair cut too. So, anyways, it's gonna be 2 weeks since I started working out again, and, Saturday. Was it Saturday? It's gonna be 2 weeks this Saturday, and I think I've worked out every day except for like my usual like 1 or 2 days off, like every other day or something. I don't want to push it, but I don't like exercising. It hurts. I cry. Makes me sad. Because then I have to be aware of everything that I'm putting in my mouth, all the food that I'm eating, my food choices, everything. And it's not easy being choosy. No, it's not easy. It's better than the alternative, right? The alternative is that I can be fat again. I can always go back to being fat, right? And unhealthy, and shop at my favorite clothing store. Lane Bryant always made me feel skinny because I could just pull clothes off the rack, even though they were like a size 20, size 22. My shirt size used to be a what was it? First it was an extra large, and then it was a 14-16. Then it went to like an 18-20, and I wasn't even pregnant. After I was pregnant, well, during one of my pregnancies, I wore a shirt size at 18-20. Well, then after I had my baby, I was still that same size. I was still in a size 22 pants. And I was like, what the hell? How come I didn't lose that baby weight? What's going on? Oh, I know. It's just the baby weight that just needs to come off. It had nothing to do with my late night, midnight snacks that I would have of greasy food and sandwiches and just eating whatever I wanted to. I don't think that I was an emotional eater or like an overeater. I just like to eat food in general. And my husband can eat a lot. So I blame him for me gaining weight, but never mind, before we met, I had lost weight, but then when him and I met, I was just like, oh well, I'm going to eat with him and we're just going to eat all the time. And now he still likes to eat, and he can eat that way, but I make better food for him now. And I just don't let him eat whatever he wants because I love him and I want him to be healthy and strong with me. So, anywho, I have 2 goals. One is to fit back into my size 7 pants. For some reason, after I got my tummy tuck, my ass blew up like, whoom, it just got like really big. And what was my other goal? Oh, it's when I turn 40. That's not for a couple more years, but I just want to be fit and healthy, and I want you to join me to be fit and healthy. You, if you're in my life and you're close to me and you know who you are, I want you to be healthy with me. I wanted to be healthy. The reason why I had lap band surgery was because you know what? I really didn't think of considering any consequences or anything to it. I knew that I wanted to lose weight. I knew that I was getting depressed, and I knew that I was getting fat. When you can't fit into a a booth at a restaurant and you're like, God, they're making these smaller, or it becomes a drag to take a shower because, you know, your ass is too big and you have to twirl around, or you can't bend over to tie your shoe, or, oh, I know, you start to get a rash because your skin creases over. Yeah, that was great. And then your fucking belly button stinks really bad because you're fat. And then your ass stinks, right? Because when you're big, your body smells. It, like, behind your legs, underneath your armpits, oh, and your boobs. Oh. But everything was affecting me. I couldn't even, like, walk up my stairs in my house without being out of breath. I dreaded going up and down the stairs, and I couldn't even walk. I remember my mom bought me shape-ups after I had my baby. I couldn't even walk from my house to the corner. It was a little incline, and I was fucking dying. I walked, like, it took me 45 minutes to walk. To walk to the corner that was not even a mile. 45 minutes, and I was dying. I'm like, oh, that's it. That was my exercise. And then I would get in my car and go to McDonald's to reward myself.
Mommy, I'm done.
Or eat chips or something, you know?
Mommy, I'm done.
Okay, hold on. And it's just... being heavy was no fun. And it's funny because, like, when you're heavy, you're like, oh, I'm fat. I just want to be skinny. I just want to be skinny, right? I want to be fit. Look at her. And my head itches anyways. Because I have bobby pins in my hair. Because I have freaking curly hair. Hold on. Just a second, honey. Just a second, baby. Just a seckie. So, as I was saying, when you're heavy, you're like, oh, well, when I was heavy, I was like, oh, I want to be fit. Oh, I want to look like her. Oh, look at her. She just rolled out of bed and now she's all fit. I used to think that, right? And now that I get up in the morning and I go and work out, you know, I'm like, oh, I have to work out. Oh, I have to work out. And I start to complain. And I forget that when I started working out, I couldn't even fit on my treadmill. I was wide as my treadmill. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to break it. I think I exceeded the fucking weight limit. And my stomach used to hit the emergency pull thing. My stomach used to hit that when I would work out. And as fast as I could go was 2 miles an hour. 2 miles an hour. And I would get on that fucking treadmill every single day, and I hated it. I hated it. And now I complain because I have to work out. Now I complain and I cry, but I still do it. I do it anyways because I want to be fit. I want to be healthy for my kids. I want to live a long time. I don't want my bones to ache. I don't want my ass to smell. If my ass is going to smell, it's going to smell because I'm sweating, not because I'm fat. Not because I have fat sweat in my ass. You know? Oh, and I want to be able to... you know what, Gabby? I'm talking. And when I was big, I couldn't even wipe my ass right. I couldn't. And you know, you big girls, because I was a big girl. I think my legs were like a 50, 60 inches shit. I don't know, but they were big. Because I couldn't even fit in I couldn't even fit in the front seat of my car. I told the kids that I used to drive with the seat back because I thought I was tall. I wasn't tall. I was fat and I couldn't fit right in the car. And now I have to drive with the seat really close up because I can't reach. I'm not that tall. I think I'm like 5'6", 5'5", 5'6", right? I'm not very tall at all. But when I stand straight, I'm super tall. I'm Superwoman. Well, I'm going to go and work out. I'm debating on whether or not I'm going to run or do a video because, you know, I'm always trying to find the easier, softer way of working out. And there never is. the quickest, fastest way. There never is. No matter what I do, if I run, if I do a video, if I do weights, it's still going to hurt. But the benefit of working out is fucking great. It's totally fucking awesome. It's awesome. It just takes one day to make that decision to change your life.